Hey guys, welcome back to the garage. A couple things to cover real quick before I get into the main topic, which is some model car literature. An old Monogram catalog from 1991. So we're gonna look at that here in just a second. But I got some supply updates here for the bench. Is first thing in, I got these chrome markers, chrome pens. These are not the Molotov. These are, I don't know, I don't want to mispronounce that. Wang Na, maybe? I don't know. I might have just butchered that all to pieces. But anyway, they're very, very much like Molotov. And I got this here. My wife ordered these for me. This is a 2mm. And then she got me 2 of the 1mm pins. And guys, I don't know. I've used these, and I don't know why, but I just think I might like them a little better than the Molotov. Not that the finish is any different, but I seem to have a problem with my Molotov drying up fast. I don't know. Maybe I'm just storing them the wrong way, but I have stored these the same way. I really haven't had any trouble with these, so I really like these. So she picked these up for me. Timu, I think it was. She got them on. So again, hun, thanks. Love it. Appreciate it. So got those for the bench. And Sodak model cars. Adam there was showing he took advantage of some reduced paints at Hobby Lobby. So I just found some for myself too. So a couple color shift. So I'll find some custom job maybe to put those on sometime. But for now, they'll go on the shelf and they'll be in waiting. I mean, $3, you can't beat that. So 2 cans of paint for the shop here. And then got some parts for the XR6, the video that I did, the 27 Ford. I was going to do this. I want to do this version, but I was missing some pieces. And thanks to David Parker, I now have the 2 rear. I think they're rear. No, these are the front wheels. They're 4-lug. So front wheels and tires and the firewall. So I'm closer. Now all I will need is a radiator and the rack and pinion from the Morris Minor. And then this car should be ready to maybe tear into sometime because I really want to build that car. So David, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Get that going. All right, and one more order of business before we get to the catalog here. I got a show that I'm going to be doing on the 26th of this month of August. And this is a flyer for it. LT, that stands for Lima Transmission. 20th Annual Model Car Show. It's their 20th coming up here. And it is held at New Hope Christian Center on 2240 Beatty Road in Elida, Ohio. Now we're, Elida is just outside Lima. And Lima is about 70 miles west of Fort Wayne. If anybody's in this area, 70 miles west of Fort Wayne, about it's about 100 and what I figure, 128 miles from Cincinnati, north of Cincinnati, and it's about 96 miles northwest of Columbus, Ohio. And I guess this show, he didn't say what magazines, but I guess there's going to be some model magazines there taking pictures this time. So, but yeah, it's all kinds of, and it's a good show, guys. It's about 300 models show up usually on average. This will be about my 6th year of doing this one, I think. It's a good time. We got a nice little swap meet. Not huge, not real huge, but you can find some good stuff. I found some good rebuilders in there, and $5 rebuilders. That's good stuff. So their theme build this year is a Foose design Ford truck 56. I did not get in on that one this time, but I got a few other ones, and I've got the Mack Cruise Liner and the Cale Yarborough Buick I'm trying to get crammed to get done for that show. And then, guys, once I get those wrapped up, we're going to go into Project Badman because I want to get that Badman going and built and let you guys see it in the process. So be working on that here very soon. All right. So anyway, you guys can pause on that if you want. Anybody in this area, come on out. It's a good time, and that's 9 to 4 on August 26th, Saturday, August 26th. Come out and have a good time. So again, there's the address. So looking forward to that. Every year I look forward to that. It's a good show. All right, now on the bench here. I was digging through some of my stuff here the other day, and I actually kind of forgot that I had this. But this is a catalog for Monogram model kits from 1991. So we're just going to open this dude up and just take a peek. This is like a 70-some page catalog, guys. This is some cool stuff. All your releases, apparently each month it's coming out, new releases here for 1991. All this good stuff. Look at that nice color too on that yet. So we'll just get in and start turning these pages. And just a little right up here, expanded their snap tight kits. New label, a new logo there basically. Which basically is all they did was just shrink that M down. Is all they did to that. So let's just kind of turn these pages here. Here's a portrait of a champion, John McGowan. Got a lot of awards there. Look at that nice, I think it's a 37 Ford. Made him a woody wagon. Look at that. Look at that wood grain work. That's awesome. So he did a nice job on that. Under hood detail. Super work there. So it just talks about what is scale. It shows the ranges from 1/87th all the way up to 1/8. Just basically says if your car's 1/24 scale and you measure 1 inch on that, it would be equivalent to 24 inches on the real deal. So just gives a breakdown of what scale is. Snap tight kits. Starts out with snap tight kits, 1/32 cars and trucks. Got a police car there, looks like a Bronco, GTO, and a Datsun 280ZX. I didn't realize I had that little ZZ Top 1/32 car snap kit. Then here's an array of a Firebird there, 55 Chevy, got a Mustang and a Camaro. Snap tight, all snap tight cars, Corvette, Lamborghini. I never was really sure how to pronounce that, so I always call it a Countach. I've heard a Countach. I don't know. Make your own conclusion on that. But anyways, than a Ferrari F40. Just a really cool catalog, guys. Now we're getting to the 1/24th scale cars and trucks. Vet, Dodge Charger, 85 Corvette. And again, these are still all just snap tight kits. And I actually had this one back in the day. Z28 down there, another Firebird. 81 Turbo is a Miller Nissan racing truck. And then your big rigs, well, here's some in 1/32 scale. It's like your BJ and the Bear kind of like set up there. And Chevy Bison. And then these here, interestingly enough, these kits here now carry the Revell label. And they're not billed as a snap tight anymore. But those were originally snap tight kits. And this one here was the one I featured on my very first video, the Peterbilt 359. So those were new trucks then, I guess, in snap tight. And you can tell that building them because everything does pretty much fit together. I think I used glue on just a couple little spots just to, ensure that certain pieces didn't fall off. But it's pretty neat there. Big rigs. And then some snap tight aircraft here. Space Shuttle. F4 Phantom 2. Again, I was always intrigued by these airplane kits. I just never, I never really built. Like I said, about only one I ever built was that B-25 Mitchell, and way back in the day. But kind of sparking an interest there, actually, to tell you the truth. The more I look at these, and then just more. You got what they call a desktop series here. I guess they had a mount there to sit on the desk. Some Air Force there. This one, then I'll just kind of skim through these. If you can pause on them if you want. read what they say and look at them a little closer. Got a F-117A Stealth up there. So that's cool stuff. And then these illuminators, neon flyers, neon racers. And I guess each kit had a blacklight offer. You get the blacklight and then really make them pop. So it's kind of an interesting thing to do with models, but that's kind of cool, I guess. NASCAR. Speaking my language now. Racing, man, machine, and models. So just some classic stock cars there. Maxwell House Ford. Michael Waltrip's. Now this Snickers car, don't quote me on this, guys, but I think I heard at one time Scale Auto Enthusiast was actually intending to be a sponsor on a NASCAR, and it was actually going to be on this car here. I think I read that actually in a SAE magazine one time, but I don't know that 100%, but I'm thinking that's the case. And then something happened, they had to bow out or whatever, and then Snickers just jumped on board there, I guess. But anyway, that's kind of interesting. So Snickers Buick there. Then you have Mark Martin's Folgers car, Dick Trickle, Trop Arctic, Michael Waltrip, Country Time Kool-Aid Pontiac, and then Dale Earnhardt's Aero Coupe Monte Carlo, Kyle Petty Pontiac, Hut Strickland's 57 Pontiac there, Heinz, Davey Allison. Boy, there's two guys, actually three guys right there, all gone way too soon. What champions they were. And then Darrell Waltrip's new car there. And then, of course, the Days of Thunder set there. All sold separately, I believe. And then you got some Pontiac Dragsters. And then your 1991, which would have been brand new in models and represent the brand new cars of the day. Firebird, Mustang, Coupe, or convertible. Corvette convertible. And then there's a Sport Coupe there, I guess you'd call it. And then 70s muscle cars. 69 or 70 Trans Am. 70 Boss 302, 71 Cuda. Chevelle or Malibu Street Rat. Camaro Rampage. Superbird. Now this would have been probably the second release of this, because the first, actually, that was brand new tooling in 1987. So they had, after a couple of years, they had another release of that. And then 427 Cobra. And the 69 Super Bee. Love that kit. And a Mean and Nasty Camaro there. Plum Crazy 57 Chevy. And then 37 Ford. It says Fat Fendered 57. That's a misprint. That should be 37 Ford. Then the Paddy Wagon, GSX. Probably, 32 Ford Roadster. Predict a Show Car. And the Orange Hauler. American Classics, 29 Ford Roadster pickup. 40 Ford pickup. 39 Chevy, just picked up one of these recently. The Coupe. There's a 39. I had one of these one time and it come up missing. I have no idea what happened to it, but wish I still had that one. And a 36 Ford. I've actually got this one. Then the 64 GTO. The original muscle car. Of that era, I suppose, at least anyways. And then you got a Daytona Spider, the TA340 Challenger, and a Pro Street T-Bird. Black Magic Corvette, 65. And then here's that 55 Chevy Street Machine, which would actually been like the companion to the Badman kit. Only it had like the street grill in it. Because the original Badman kit, this was just all open, and it didn't have this option in it. So it's a Street Machine version, 56 Chevy. Then the Monte Carlo SS. And there's a 66 Malibu SS there. It had a flip nose on it, I believe. And then a 53 Corvette. And these again all 1/24 scale. Most of Monogram stuff back in that day all was 1/24 in the cars, the bulk of the cars. 53 Chevy, another 56 there, 57. Then the 56 T-Bird. Cool old stuff here, guys. And kicking asphalt, it says. 87 Turbo T-Bird. And a Buick Grand National. Guys, I love that car when it was brand new. And my wife got me one of these for Christmas last year. And so I've got my own Grand National I can build up. I loved that car when I was in high school. I just wanted one of them so bad. Never materialized, obviously, but there's a Torino. And there's we got a 66 GT350. And I've actually got this one. I think I'm going to dig this out one of these days and do a box fitment because it's actually still sealed. But I want to build it someday, so I don't mind opening it up. Might get that out. We'll just do a quick review on that kit. That 427 Cobra Street. And then the 70 Mustang, 69 or 70. And then the 70 Buick GSX. They've re-released this one too under the Revell label. And so that's available again. That's really cool. And then 69 Camaro Z28. Another Corvette. 87 Roadster. And some more 2-in-1 cars. Challenger there. You could do it as the TA340 or Street Machine. And then the 70 GTX. Did a video on that here not too long ago. There's your factory stock version or the Street Machine, which they kind of make that set up, I guess, like a torque thrust almost wheel in there. So that's pretty neat. And then another Boss 429 Mustang. And over here you got 3-in-1s. So you do, shows you their stock version, Street Machine, or Dragster. So 3 different options there. Firebird, the Camaro, and then the heavy Chevy, of course. And then your rockin' rods, TV/music themed. There's a Z28. Z28, I'm sorry, ZZ Top. Yeah, I'll get it. ZZ Top Eliminator. Then the Beach Boys, Little Deuce Coupe, little 32.3 window. And then Richie Valens 58 T-Bird. And then more high performance. And I didn't realize this, but this 87 GNX, that's actually different than that Grand National kit. I didn't realize that, but it looks like I got some different striping options on it. And this actually came with wires. And then a Pontiac 20th anniversary. Firebird. And then the Oldsmobile Aerotech. I remember seeing about those back in the day too. And then exotic cars. All these Lamborghini, there's that word again, so I'll let you guys pronounce it the way you think. And then Testarossa convertible. You could get a Lotus Esprit Turbo, Porsche. There's another one of them I've been hearing lately. 911 slant nose, Ferrari Testarossa. So just some neat stuff there. And then monster trucks. Now I'm thinking if it's not this same decals, I think it was one like it, but one of those model companies that I'm not sure, it might have been Revell, had a 16th scale monster truck, kind of like that, in that square body. Quadzilla, Demolisher, Ground Pounder. So you get some monster trucks there too, and then new Ford pickups, F350 dually. There's F250 pickup extended cab. You have 1/43rd scale Ultimates, a Cobra 289. There's a 67 Corvette, and look, these had photo etched parts with them. Tiny, tiny little photo etched parts for those little cars. Pretty cool. And then there's your 1/12 scale 3-in-1s. Camaro, 69 Camaro there. 67 Corvette, 427, 69 Camaro. And then the 57 Chevy. Now I've got one of these that I had built back in the day, and I've actually got one still in the box. Neat. And then 1/12 exotics. Mercedes 300 SL. There, that's cool. Another Ferrari F40. Well, this is the Testarossa here. I guess that's the Testarossa. Here's the F40 down here. And then 1/8 super scale. Seen one of these at the garage sale, 30 bucks. It was all complete and I passed it up like a fool. Anyway, that's another story. Anyway, then here's a Golden T Street Rod, 1/8 scale. Corvette, 8 scale. Firebird, 79 Trans Am. And a Jaguar XKE. That was always neat. I always kind of wanted that one too back in the day, but never got it. Then here's 65 Corvette Stingray. And then we get into classic aircraft. And if you like the planes and stuff, again, 48th and 72nd scale. Again, if you just want to pause on some of that, read what those are. So I won't take a whole lot of time on these, mainly because I don't know that much about them. There's a Huey Hog. And then shows you modern jets. Just all different kinds there. Color in this catalog is still so brilliant. It's awesome it stayed that way. Attack jets is what these are. And then famous fighters. There's a big one there. Looks like almost the cover of an old G.I. Joe toy box. Vietnam fighters there. While I'm on this subject, thank you to all you veterans. Anybody serving the armed forces, thank you for your service. Greatly appreciated. And attack choppers. Apache, 48 scale Apache. And then these here are tactical fighters. The Blue Angels there, F-18 Blue Angel. More jet fighters. Well, they had a lot. They had a lot in the way of planes, didn't they? A lot of cool airplanes and super jet assortment. Century Series. Air Force there. Iron Curtain Series. High-tech aircraft. There's your Stealth right there. Looks like more photo etched parts there. Just some neat stuff, guys. And then large size planes, 1/48 scale. I guess that would probably be a pretty good size plane once she was built up. B-25J Mitchell. That would be close to what I built back in the day. And then you get a space shuttle. And then here shows accessories and everything. Little astronauts are like they're hurling through space. Anyway, that's the space shuttle. And then some more super scale planes. They got just an in-depth catalog here. Actually, some really nice stuff. And big, bad, and beautiful. And then there's a Strata Fortress. Over here was a Super Fortress. Peacemaker. And then naval ships. The USS Ramsey, DKM Tirpitz, SS Kitty Hawk, and I think that's still available in some shape or form. Battleship USS New Jersey, and the Nimitz, USS Nimitz carrier. So guys, and then that's the end, just a list of listing by item number. So that's it, guys. Look at $2 for that back in the day. So anyway, well guys, that's it. I went a little bit longer on that than I had planned, but just an in-depth catalog. I found it interesting. I wanted to share it with you guys to know that I actually still had this, and I had actually forgotten and just kind of stumbled across it. So some pretty neat stuff. And then again, my pens and my parts from David Parker. Thank you again, David. Appreciate it. And some cheap paint, some cheap good paint. So, well, guys, with that, I'm going to wrap it up from there. And you guys, if you like the video, like, share, subscribe. And again, something I failed to do, I think, that I need to start doing more of. Thank you, subscribers. I appreciate it. I think I'm sitting right about 514 now, and I thank you for that. Appreciate it. Trying to get my channel more organized here. Try to get more regular content for you, but bear with me. We'll work on it and try to make an enjoyable experience for everybody. So, hey, guys, this is Eric from Eric's Model Garage. I'm going to back on out. You guys have a great day. God bless you, and happy modeling.